You're about to be flooded with cash. Money will flow to you like crazy. That money you've asked for, it is coming your way. You already know what you want. You have a clear mental picture of what you want. Exactly what you want. How much money you want to make. And it's not a little, it's a lot. You can get it. Other people are making that money, are earning so much more than the money you've asked for. Maybe you should ask for more. You can have it. When you ask, it is given. The cash you desire wants to be in your hand. And I guess your hands, you don't have enough hands. So how about your bank account? How about some numbers? Tons of digits on your bank account. You must see yourself as that person. You must know that it is coming your way. You must not be against that money. A lot of people, they heard me say money and they're mad. They are not a match for money. That is them. Hey, if you don't want a lot of money, this video is not for you. But maybe you should listen. A lot of people, they are already stuck in the way they think. They do not have an open mind. So they will be quick to turn off. But those of you who have an advancing mind, stay tuned. Keep listening. Keep watching. I said, money is about to flow to you like crazy. You're about to make a lot of cash. How about that? Who's ready to receive that cash? Type, I receive it. Who is ready to claim it? Type, I claim it. Type, I am ready. Type something positive. Type, I am rich. Let the poor say, I am rich. And somebody may look at you and say, what are you talking about? You've made a small amount of money your entire life. Now you're talking about making a ton of cash? They must not know what's going on this planet, what's happening, what has happened before. It's happening to others. Why not you? It has happened to others. Why not you? Some people, it's as if life started at 60 for them. They were poor before that age and they've become multi-millionaires. Whether you like KFC chicken or not, that is an example. And long after he's gone, that business is still operating. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. Don't see yourself as small. See yourself as great. See yourself as rich. See yourself as successful. What is it you want? And a lot of people may think that they don't need money because they've been programmed to thinking that money is a departure. Having money is a departure from serving God, from being a righteous person. But let me tell you something. You can do more with more money if you want to be that good person, somebody who does good, who helps others. Hey, don't you think 100 million, you'd be better off with 100 million than 1 million or than 100,000 if you really want to help others? All of these, how do you call them? Like, they help people. The word I'm looking for. All of these charities. These are companies with a lot of money. What is it that you love? You need a lot of money to be able to do it, to fully enjoy it. You love to play, let's say, Basketball? You want to go all in on basketball? Whatever it may be. Golf, tennis, whatever it may be. What is it that you like? What is it that you enjoy? To go all in on it. The way this world is set up, you need a lot of money. That is where you can go all in and you will not worry about it. If you're a good person, you can be good, you can help others, you can tip others easily. You can support the advancing channel easily. I couldn't help it. And some people hear me say, oh, support the advancing channel, and they think it's a bad thing because they're projecting. A lot of us are afraid to ask for what we want. We are afraid to ask. We feel guilty. Remove all guilt. When you remove all guilt, when you cast it aside as a sin, you close the gap between yourself and that CASH, that cash, that MONEY, that money. As a bird flies by, the bird is living in an abundant universe. It knows it. You create or you lessen that gap between yourself and what you want. Goodbye guilt. So you're not afraid to ask. You see, why be afraid to ask for more? People are willing to pay for more, for your product, for your service, for your time. A lot of people, they're at a job, and collectively, I was thinking about it just this morning. Musicians, because I am a musician. A lot of them are underpaid because collectively they don't see their worth. So they're being used and abused. They're working, the person they're working for is making so much money, millions, while they're getting the crumbs because that is how they see themselves. If they only knew how much money was being made, there's a feast on the table, my friend. And somebody's under the table, they think it's all about the crumbs. They think that's what it is, crumbs, just crumbs. My friend, open your eyes. Somebody needs to open their eyes to realize that there's a feast on the table. What's wrong with partaking in the feast? Get rid of that scarcity mindset. You want cash to flow to you like crazy? You shouldn't have a scarcity mindset and think there is only a little. Some people are complaining because somebody was awarded with a certain amount of money, with millions of dollars. They're mad. Scarcity mindset. Hey, my friend, you're talking about something they just print out of thin air. And even more than that, it's an abundant universe. Trees everywhere. It goes on and on. Can you count these leaves? No. An abundant universe. Look at an orange. You can tell how many seeds are in an orange, but you can't tell how many oranges are in a seed. All it takes is one seed, and you have thousands and millions and billions of seeds and so many oranges, thousands and millions and more oranges. Potentially, you cannot tell how many oranges are in a seed. It's an abundant universe. God never said, okay, I have a scarcity mindset, one tree and one orange. No, you get so many oranges from that tree. Some fall to the ground. You can't eat all. I have trees around my house with fruit. Some of them are falling to the ground. The birds are enjoying them. I haven't found the time to pick them. Even when I pick them, some of them end up spoiling. I have to share with others. Abundant. And it's not even as much as these huge farms out there. You know how much of that is just spoiling, going to waste. Hey, it's an abundant universe. So I want you to focus your mind on abundance. That will take you closer to the cash you want. And I want you to feel good about it, knowing that it's coming your way, knowing that you will get what you want. Be in that place of joy, of love, of peace, of happiness. How about some positive emotion? When you are in that place, you will manifest your heart's desires more easily. You will get what you want. So when you have a clear mental picture of what you want, you will take inspired action. You will end up taking inspired action. God will show you the way. Source will guide you. The universe will guide you. You will know what to do because you already know where you're going. You already know where you're headed. If you're traveling somewhere, you don't just say, I'm traveling. You don't go to the airline and say, I want to travel. They will ask you, where are you going to? Oh, anywhere. Oh, really? You will never get to where you want to go. So you must let them know, hey, I'm coming to St. Lucia in the Caribbean. How about that? Or how about I'm going to wherever it may be for you, Florida. Wherever you want to go, you let them know. Because you know where you're going, you will take the steps. You will end up taking the action that is required. The same for money. You know what you want. You see yourself as a particular type of person. Let the poor say, I am rich. I don't care how much you have. You don't see yourself as poor. So you must end up taking the action. But you must know who you are. Don't class yourself with the poor and expect to make cash. Class yourself with the rich. It doesn't mean that you're against the poor, no. As a matter of fact, a great way to help the poor is to help yourself, is to get rich, is to make millions so that they can be inspired. What the poor need is not necessarily handouts, it's inspiration. You've seen it. Somebody's by the grocery store or is in a particular place, he's begging, and he's been there for years upon years upon years. People are giving him handouts and he's still there. How has it helped him? Now we're not saying don't give. Of course, you can give. Giving is a good thing. As a matter of fact, giving is receiving. But what would have been even better for that person is if he or she would have allowed themselves to be inspired by all of the abundance that is around. I'm saying be inspired. Be happy for others who have what you want. In that way, you close the gap. You've asked. And let me remind you that when you ask, it is given. It has already been created. What is it you ask for? Think about it right now. What is it you want? How much money do you want? Think about it. Type it in the comments. And don't think that it's a hard thing. Don't think about the lack of it. Think about the abundance of it. Let me tell you, that's not even a lot. Whatever you type. Think about its abundance. Be happy about it. Know that it's coming your way. You have already asked. It is in vibrational escrow, waiting for you to become a match for it, waiting for you to become a vibrational match for it. That is how you keep that money. A lot of people, they ask and they win the lottery, for example, and they lose all of that money because they are not vibrationally aligned to that money. They end up losing it. So it's not a permanent thing in their life. It is said that if you take all of the money, all of the cash, since we're talking about cash, if you take all of that money and you distribute it equally between everybody on this planet, in a few years' time, the same people who are rich will be rich and the same people who are poor will be poor. You see, it's a mindset thing. It's the way you think. Now, guess what? We're not saying that there are no evil rich people. There are evil rich people. I say this to say, now, I will say in the same breath, do not think that there are no evil poor people. There are evil poor people. In the same breath. I think I took more than one breath. But you get the point. So, money doesn't make you good or bad. Money only amplifies who you already are. So, the advancing man or woman that you are, the good person that you are, when you receive that money, it will amplify that. You'll be able to do even more good on this planet. But if you are an evil person, if you're a bad person, now, boy, you could do even more bad. You can be even more wicked. So money is just energy. It's not good. It's neither good nor bad. It's like a tool. A knife can be used to be violent, God forbid. I don't even want to talk about that. But a knife can also be used to carve something so beautiful. Or to cook. How about that? What's cooking? You can use it for good or bad. It's just a tool. And even more, it's a byproduct of the value you created or you create. A lot of people, they want cash, but what are they willing to give in return? We're not talking about selling your soul, no. We're talking about providing value, helping others. If you want to make $1 million, how about helping 1 million people? How can I be of service to 1 million people? You may have to leverage technology. You may have to leverage AI. You may have to work with other people. You may have to collaborate, whatever it is that you have to do. But don't worry about all of these details. That will only confuse you. Just see yourself as that person, first of all. Just be that person. Just be in vibrational alignment to it. Then you will end up providing value. Then you will end up helping people. And the money they will pay you, the money will come your way. You can be, if I make one video, it can reach one person, or it can reach, potentially, we're talking about theoretically at least, well, not theoretically, even practically. It can reach one person, listen to the point, or it can reach 1 million people. But it takes me the same amount of time. If you write a book, it can sell 1 copy or it can sell millions of copies. It took you the same amount of time. So it is not harder. It is not about hard work. It is not necessarily about hard work. If it was so, the hardest working people, let's say the construction workers and such, they would be the richest person. The people in the farms, toiling, they're working hard. I know what it is to work hard on a farm. Helping my dad. So it is not necessarily about hard work. It is about alignment. When you are aligned to all of that cash will come your way. Somebody's doubting. If they're doubting, they won't get it. They won't be a match for it. Money will run away from them. Somebody's talking bad about money. Money will flee. It won't want to be around them. Somebody hates everybody who has money. Money will run away. They think that everybody who has money must have sold drugs or done something wrong or evil. Because they don't want to be that person, they can't attract money. Be grateful. Gratitude. When you're grateful, start to be thankful for whatever is in your life. Be thankful. Be happy about it. That is how more comes your way. Be happy. You have $100, be happy about it. Be thankful for that $100. Thank you. That is the best prayer, a prayer of thanks. And then you will get more. You get more of how you feel. You get more of how you see yourself. Bless yourself, don't curse yourself. Some people, they don't want to say, I am a millionaire, because they think, but it's not true. Maybe right now you don't have the $1 million, but it's coming your way. You're already a millionaire. It's just not in your hands as yet. But it's so easy for them to say something negative about themselves. They have no problem. Bless yourself. It's a prayer. Bless yourself. It's an affirmation. Say something positive about yourself. Don't doubt. And you will be showered with blessings like never before. As we're here on this advancing channel, it's beautiful out here in nature. The sun is abundant. The trees are abundant. The sky is abundant. The ocean is abundant. The air, the oxygen. Abundance, 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 abundance. May an abundance of cash come your way. As we're here on this advancing channel, I am so thankful for you. Thank you for your support of this advancing channel. Those of you who support via PayPal, via Super Thanks, by being a member, you are valued and you are appreciated. I send you love, I send you light, I send you all of this positive energy. Be blessed. My name is Mantius. Like the video, share the video. Sending you loads of positive energy. One love, God bless, and all the best.